Hello, I am JMcNeal. This is a oral presentation on the author Jamaica Kinkaid. If you do not know who she is, you may know her books. Some of her best sellers include A Small Place, Lucy, and At the Bottom of the River. Some background on her is that her original name is Elaine Potter Richardson. She was born on May 25, 1949 in St. John's, Antigua. The Caribbean author left her homeland at 16 and immigrated to New York in 65 to work and go to school. As she was working as a nanny, she also received a scholarship to a school in New Hampshire but did not finish. In 1973, she decided to change her name to who we know her as Jamaica Kinkaid. One of the reasons for changing her name was to be anonymous to readers. Her start in the Big Apple. She became a staff writer at the New Yorker between 76 to 96 after catching the attention of their editor, William Shawn. During her time, she published a collection of stories like At the Bottom of the River, which was published in 83, and Annie John, which was published in 85. She, of course, received many awards throughout her entire career, and one includes one in 2017 when she won the Dan David Prize in Literature. She also received an award in 1999, which was the Lonan Literary Award for fiction. Some books between 83 and 99 are Lucy, A Small Place, Annie John, and also Annie, Gwen, Lily, Pam, and Tulip. And her later books between 97 and 13 are See You Now, Poetics of Place, My Garden, Talk Stories, and Mr. Potter. A Small Place was published in 1988. The book is based in her hometown and combines different types of styles and modes. Those styles include memoir and historical, and the mode was satire. The satire, she was able to share certain critiques about her birthplace and on herself without unmasking it or making it obvious. Lastly, she creates a vision of what Antigua is now and where it will be later in the future. Overall, this story is looking back and forward towards the past, present, and future of Antigua. At the Bottom of the River, it was published in 1983. This was her first collection of short stories ever published. This book reminisces through her memories in a Caribbean household, culture, and relationships between mothers and daughters. Talking about that, she had written a story called Girl, and that was about a dynamic between a mother and daughter and how the mother read a list of expectations expected from a female in society. Lastly, she wrote Lucy in 1990. This book is based on her entire life. The 19-year-old Lucy Potter left the West Indies for America to live a better life. She finds work as a nanny, which would cater to a couple and their 4 children. She becomes obsessed with the image of the couple's happy life, but her expectations soon slowly are turned as she discovers there are flaws amongst the household, and she soon thinks of the differences between their household and hers back home. Throughout the story, it maintained a variety of themes like sexuality, culture, and race. Some of her contributions to society, of course, she written so many stories and books that speaks to all of us, but also currently she teaches at the Harvard University where she teaches English, African, and African American studies. She also had written a story for the New Yorker in 2020 called The Disturbances of the Garden. And also other writers and critics praise her for her rhythmic quality and salient features. Overall, Kincaid is an amazing author. She has great books, and one of my favorites are Girl and also the story At the Bottom of the River. A lot of her stuff addresses race, culture, and cultural and political issues, which I like very much. And if anyone sees this, I hope that you all can look into not only the author, but her books and stories. And I hope you share this with everyone you know. Thank you for watching and have a great night or day.